Onivia, League of Legends highlights, powered by ArcaneBet.com. Bet live on esports.
Doesn't go for the victor, which we've been seeing more and more, is something that you'd want to play into it. And now Phoenix One's comp, a little bit all over the place. Yeah, there's also, you're going to see that might have a fight here. Yep, there's Galio. Young's going to be slowed. Galio looking to make the taunt happen onto Mike Young. Hui going in for some damage, and Hui is going to be first blooded by Mike Young, who goes down in the process, giving double buffs over to Darshan. Excuse back yet either to use his teleport. Just trying to trade with Darshan, who has the double buffs. Full Fury though. Darshan's very aggressive. What was I saying? Good God, man. The slant let him you can't allow him continue to get stronger. Miasma placed down. Hui returning auto attack. Hui's almost 6. There he goes. Hui's got the level 6. Colling's going to be coming out. Kapow, kapow, kapow. Can he find the damage? Yes, he can. Who is he? The CLG mid laner. The top side going for that gank I was talking about last game. Finds quite a lot of damage down onto Darshan. More burst coming through. The taunt going to give him the courage of the Colossus shield. Darshan needs to try to escape this, but there's no way out. And the gank from Mike Young is successful. And then he gets 6, and he's ready to go. And look at that, they get him. Oh, Dardock. Wow, okay. I like this. The Bruiser Nidalee, or the Nidalee playing to the Bruiser top. That's what. Yeah, but things have been accelerated here. Ryu, though, Hui next to Dardock. Whoop, Miasma down. Hui stunned up. Knight down onto Ryu. More damage coming through. Dardock getting himself killed. Now Hui going to be exhausted, trying to find the kill onto Ryu, blowing the summoner spells, but will not get anything. And this, Mike Young again in the top side. Zig looking to help out. Zig, the stuns are perfect, and even though Darshan tries to flash out of it, it's not going to do enough. Zig flashing away to make sure he stays alive, and the dive is here. Hui again trying to force these fights onto Ryu, but Ryu's got the Miasma, he's got the petrifying game, and he's got the solo kill. Ryu with the solo kill onto Arrow. The damage coming through. The root is out. Xpecial looking to save that 80 carry if he can, but it may not be enough. Arrow goes down. Xpecial will be number 2 as CLG grabs himself a double kill for the mid lane. And like I said, you got to watch out for that engage range, and this will get them that mid lane turret. Counterline. Oh, the damage. And Arrow is going in to make the entrance. He's got the Galio right behind him, but can they find what they need in terms of damage? Mike Young in the back line, going to be shot now by Hui. Gobbled up by Xpecial, knocked up into the air yet again, and Dardock's able to find the first kill. Stixxay under pressure from Zig as Hui goes after Ryu. That's going to be a very important target to bring down. If they can do it, the winds of war will blow, but Dardock can't make the chase just yet. Xpecial with another save onto Ryu. Darshan wants to go for this if he can, as Zig will fall to Afro and Stixxay. This is just a complete routing of Phoenix One. They're going to turn damage down onto these guys. Hui dashing right back in. Baron is still pretty healthy, honestly. Very low health bars on CLG. Hui drops. Darshan going to be taken low. Ryu's still alive. Afro move behind, and CLG's efforts are in time. Dardock's not going to be finding his way out of this anytime soon. Decides to take a blast cone, trying to get himself a little bit further away, but Nidalee is very effective at chasing him down. CLG with a pretty critical arrow. CLG's decision to overstay for that Baron. Phoenix One is able to make the punish, and now they might get even more. Stixxay slowed down and forced to flash away. Going to be bursted through. A killing spree for Ryu, and Phoenix One has found themselves an absolutely awesome spot to be at in this game. Definitely had to talk about what happened last time, but look at this. Looking up by Hui goes over the wall. Arrow going to be charmed up, stunned up, gobbled up by Xpecial, trying to get him away as Hui continues the chase. Arrow gets shielded. Hui's going to be damaged, gets himself almost taken down, but Arrow goes first. Stixxay trying to work his way into the fight as Darshan will be soaking damage from multiple members of Phoenix One, and he will not get himself away. Mike Young will zone the rest of CLG, and chased down by Hui, forced to flash out, the calling into his back the whole time. Hui just relentless with this pursuit onto that Renekton platform. A couple more auto attacks, and Hui takes him. Trying to go for something. CLG started off. Root comes out, finds its way only onto Dardock. Darshan can't be disabled. CLG's got to be careful. May just need to back this one up a little bit further. Instead, here comes Ryu, able to make the play. Afromu dead first. Darshan and Stixxay have to retreat. Ryu burning. Exhaust onto Hui. Ryu stays alive. He's got the shield to make sure of it. More piercing arrows flying out. Darshan and Gold is Counterlogic Gaming, and the fights aren't going overwhelmingly in P1's favor, but they're changing that right now with the flank. Stixxay's caught out. Dardock gonna be caught too. The Nidalee claws over the wall. Sean trying to stop this with Hui. They realize it's going to be real hard to win this game against that second Baron, so they're going for the all-out defense. Darshan trying to stay on top of Phoenix One's back line. He won't be able to do it. We're trying to find the kill on Arrow, but instead he's going to be sealing his own fate. And Ryu is unstoppable.
Looking for the outplay there, but he's not going to get it. And P1 will get the Baron.
They got the Baron. They're going to get out. Afromu just has to stand by and check it out. He's trying to do what? I don't know what's going on. He grabs the kill onto Arrow, but he gets himself killed in the process. The win here. Dardoch down to 2K. Dardoch wants and needs to steal this, but he cannot do it. Now Darshan trying to taunt up in the front line. Special down to half, but the stun comes out onto Darshan. Zig trying to occupy the backline damage of CLG, and Ryu is godlike. Stixxay looking to run, but now he's stunned, and he is done. Dardoch has to get away from this. Nexus turret number 1 gone. Nexus turret number 2 telling a very similar story, Irene. Nexus under fire. Zig hanging around. Darshan in the backline trying to make the taunts happen. Afromu is down. He too. And Phoenix One have found a rampage for the jungler. This should be the ace. The double kill for Mike Young. Darshan the last man standing. And we are going to game number 3.
Phoenix One take the game. And honestly, a good performance there from them. The mid-game is really where you were looking for the scene. That early part, the skirmishes went all in there.